Hey, so one of my biggest pet peeves when I get on here and I talk about abortion rights and reproductive health care is when I talk about a devastating case out of a state that has abortion restrictions. And in my comment section, I get, well, they voted for this. They deserve this. This is what they voted for. Too bad. Suck it up. That's not helpful, especially in the United States, especially when we don't have free and fair elections, where a lot of these states have been gerrymandered into oblivion, where the people's voice have just been so decimated. We have states that have passed abortion bans that in later elections, the people have voted to protect abortion rights. But that doesn't matter to the legislators. The lawmakers are not honoring the people's wishes. Specifically, we can talk about in Missouri because Missouri residents voted to repeal their state's near total abortion ban and enshrine abortion rights into their state constitution. And more than a year later, those bans are still in place because you have to go through the courts. You have to now make a court case to prove that these bans are unconstitutional. And in a lot of these states, there's also legal battles in Arizona, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, and Ohio. Lawmakers are introducing legislation specifically to undercut what the voters have voted on. And there are other areas where they've tried to introduce ballot measures, and even the process of introducing a ballot measure has been met with so much resistance from their legislators, so that people aren't able to even vote directly on the issue. So while these states, the people in these states are working to pass ballot measures, to make amendments to their constitution, the courts and the legislators then have to follow through to strike down restrictions when they're unconstitutional. And even when there's a right in a constitution, burdensome restrictions can stay on the books. These are called trap laws that make it difficult or impossible for people to get care. Every individual deserves access to reproductive health care, and we should not be okay with the collective punishment of the individuals in a state because of what their legislators have done.